Hello, everybody. As you all know, we're about to round the year. Compliments of the season to you all. So today I'll be talking about a very important thing, and that is God has the best plans for you. God has the best plans for you. And in situations of life, it seems as if things are not working out the way you planned it. Many of us might have had resolutions, plans that we wanted to achieve before the year finally came to an end. But do you know what? You are alive. That is enough reason. That is one of the best achievements you can ever have in a whole year. Because it's only those that have life that are able to conquer and even plan for the next phase of their life. So, when God has plans for you, it looks like things are being delayed. I just want you to know that the delays you are having are just but for a moment. In the book of Joel, chapter 25 and 26, it talks about how God will restore the years that has been eaten by the locusts and the cankerworms and the palm worms, and He's going to restore and make you have plenty. He's going to satisfy you with in plenty, and all that you've lost shall be recovered unto you in bigger folds. So if you think that you started planning things and they are not working your way, instead you're having delays, know that God is writing the best story for you when things are going that way. Yours is just to stay in through the course, stay with God, keep praying and keep thanking and keep hoping and have faith in Him. In the book of Habakkuk 2 chapter 2 and 3, though it may tarry, wait for it, it shall come to pass. You make your table plain and write every of your goals. Keep writing, keep pursuing, keep aiming, and with time it will come to pass. But before you do that, do you know my advice to you? Let God lead you. Pray to God, seek the face of God on whatever things you are about to venture into. You are about to enter into the new year 2025. Don't continue the same patterns of ways you've been doing things and still things are not yielding well. Calmly listen to God and obey what He has asked you to do. Isaiah 60 verse 22, it says, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. The Lord, will hasten it in His time. That is, when the time is right, the Lord will hasten everything and make everything beautiful and perfect. That is it. When things are not going the way we want, the way we've been hoping and praying to God, that doesn't mean God is deaf to you. I mean, God is all knowing. He's never deaf. He listens. He said we should cast all our cares and bodies onto us, to Him, because He cares for you and I. So cast all your cares and bodies onto Him. He's going to restore to you. He's going to make you 1,000 and a small nation be a strong nation, like a small one, a strong nation. When it is time, the Lord will make it happen. And in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, I will be talking about the verse 1 and verse 11. It says, verse 1 it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 11, He had made everything beautiful in His time. Also, He has set the world in His heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from beginning to the end. That is a very beautiful verse. That just simplifies everything. Okay, you have been trying to get a perfect job. Start with what you have. Start with the little God has put in your heart, in your care to take care of. Who knows, maybe that's the only breakthrough that is where your breakthrough is going to come out from. Even in relationships, you have been seeking the face of God for a life partner. God might be preparing, did I say might? God is actually preparing the best for you. You just need to keep staying in God and doing right with Him. You're seeking for admission into the university, my dear. Don't worry, it will come. Just stay in God. Do not allow depression and anxiety set in during your times of waiting. God is going to compensate you. I want you to know today that God is going to compensate you. The way you are this year is just part of your chapter. Next year will be bigger and greater. It is also going to be a part of your chapter. Just like in playing a software games, before we get into the next level, we have to face the challenge. And once we break, once we pass, that is when we can go to the next phase. So that is how life is. Don't give up. Delay is not denial. People will celebrate with you soon. You will be celebrated. I wish you a very happy new year and a wonderful, beautiful season in the year 2025. I pray that all that you are expecting God to do for you, that you are unable to achieve this year, beyond your imagination, beyond expectation, the Lord will grant it to you speedily. The lost years, all of the years that you've lost, the Lord will recover it all to you in multiple folds. I mean, there's a story of a lady I used to follow on social media that same year. She said that when all her mates in church were getting married, she was just the only one. People even sneer after that. See, you after all the godliness you portray, nothing yet. You're just popular on social media. Your life is not even giving a testimony. Isn't that is how the enemies always want to try to mock us? But God has the best story. Now let me shock you with her testimony. This same year she got married. She traveled out. Like she's now living on another continent. She has a better job. And in this same year, she gave birth to her baby. So in just a year, God was able to answer prayers of 6 years, of a decade, in a year. And now she's even better than many people that even started before her. So I hope this inspires you. Please like and subscribe. Let us do better in the year 2025. From me to you, I love you, I care for you, but God loves you more. Bye bye.